somewhere around 520 pounds of man meat in the front seat of a Toyota Scion. This is a different type of a sport here. Not only is it the jiu-jitsu, but there's also got to be some fight in the competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crime in progress. This is what it looks like if you get attacked in your car by a guy that trains jiu-jitsu. Again, this is what a murder looks like in progress right here. Sweating profusely. It's hot as hell inside the car. I'll tell you, Mark, this sport is really evolving.
Look at that.
Lots of heavy breathing inside the car. There's not much relief in the back seat. And that's a big, big man to have smashing you for 3 minutes. Got the seatbelt all the way around the throat, and this is a tough, tough situation. As we get in the later rounds, we're going to see how far they're willing to go to get the win.
Fight friends, I'm Dallin Gatling. We are live at the Pro League Network studios. Welcome to CarJitsu 12 New Blood. Now, we love our current roster of grapplers, but tonight we're bringing in a lot of new faces, and if we like what we see, we're going to sign them up to keep competing in CarJitsu. We've got a lot of great matches for you. Let's take a look at the first one. We're here, we're ready to go. I've got Cole, I've got Asa. We're gonna do a coin flip. So can you hold this microphone real quick?
I can do it.
All right, I want you to call it in the air.
Sir.
This is heads, this is tails.
Tails.
And it is tails indeed. So you get your choice. Would you like to start in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
I'll start in the passenger.
Okay, go ahead and get in there, check it out for a little bit. I'm gonna talk with Asa here. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm local from here. I've always been from here, and I'm just looking to have some fun, compete.
So here is an undisclosed location, but he's here, and so am I.
Branson.
Branson, okay, now we know. So tell me a little bit about your background, specifically with sports.
Well, I wrestled throughout high school, did a little bit of BJJ, Krav Maga, Kaju Kimbo, just a little bit of everything. Went to combat sports in Dallas for a little bit, and just here to see what lies with the CarJitsu. Right on, right on. Anything else that you like to do in your free time? I ride motorcycles. I play with my German Shepherd. That's about it. Okay, right on. and you travel a little bit too.
Yeah,
you're telling me? A little bit. Been to France, been to South America, Caymans,
all right.
Camino Island.
Okay, so tell me this: anything that you've learned from traveling to all these different countries?
Well, I've learned there's good people in every culture. So.
Right on, right on. All right, well, you go ahead and get in there and check out the car for a little bit. I'm going to chat with Cole. Cole, everything look okay in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Real good.
Well, good, good. He was warming up earlier, throwing some punches. I had to let him know you can't throw punches in there.
Hit him with the elbow.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your background.
Alrighty, in mixed martial arts? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So I started training when I was 18. I was fighting a lot in school. My buddy Nate was like, here's a productive way of how to fight. So I started doing like MMA, boxing, all that type stuff, and then I just continued it on.
Right on.
Yeah, right now I'm training out of Mossburg Boxing in Joplin, Missouri. Shout out Ryan Mossberg.
All right, got a shout out in there.
Yes,
so what about CarJitsu specifically? What drew you to that?
So my buddy Tre was doing it, and I stood up on a Snapchat story, and I was like, bro, this looks crazy. How can I be involved? He's like, hit up JT, so I did, and now I'm ready to choke someone out.
That's all you gotta do.
Yes, sir.
Holy cow, are you ready to do this?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, good luck, man.
Hey, thank you.
Let's get going.
The competitors begin seated with safety belts fastened. When the match starts, they unbuckle and engage, using any part of the vehicle to their advantage. Points may be awarded during the match, but have no bearing on the outcome. It takes a submission to win the round at CarJitsu Championship. If the bout is even after 2 rounds, we go to a 3rd round and possibly sudden death to decide a winner.
Hands down. Hajime!
And we're underway. And right away, both competitors pushing toward the center. and moving toward the back seat. I'm here, JT Tilley, along with Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, I'm excited about all these new faces tonight on the New Blood card.
Should be a great card. New faces, people trying to become stars. Both these guys here fighting for that all-important top position.
Asa here, Asa, he's trying to get a hold of that ankle, push his forehead into, yeah, I like that. That's tenacious.
He's a wrestler background. I like him.
All right, Cole's looking to create some space here. He's a little bit of a tough spot, but he is working towards something here. It looks like he's trying to create a little bit of space here, but at the same time, Asa is looking to pull that leg out and put him on his butt, Mark.
Well, it's a tight position. I've never seen him in this spot here.
Yeah, this is tough. Inside of a Toyota Scion, there's much, much less room to grapple. These guys are used to grappling on the mats, and now here they are just dancing in the front seat of the car. All right, Cole Owens is going to go ahead and work toward the back of Asa Bayer here. This is an interesting and kind of an awkward little approach here. These guys are using a lot of strength and power, a little bit less technique than what you would have expected, but that's because inside the car, Mark, as you always say, it's a little bit more of a fight. Okay, we've got an RNC, more of a neck crank right now.
Panic.
A little bit of a neck crank. He's going to go ahead and peel that off, Mark.
Good defense.
And now Asa's going to live for just a few more seconds. Now he's done. Wow.
Domination right there.
All right, Mark, that means the first round goes to Cole Owens. At CarJitsu Championship, you must win the round by submission. So there will be 2 rounds here, and we're going to immediately change places, and there will be no break between rounds. These guys will immediately start, only this time with Cole Owens behind the steering wheel. Now, Asa is going to need to have a submission in round 2, or this match will be over. If he does pull the submission, Mark, we'll go to round 3 in the back seat. So let's listen in here. All right, and this time Asa just
took his time.
Yeah, he took his time. He was just a little bit lethargic here.
Sent some urgency there. Cole Owens, fighter in high school, getting mean right now.
Not sure if Asa was, I don't know if he was, oh, and we've got a quick guillotine choke. And it looks like our winner for the first match is Cole Owens. And what happened there was just a little bit of a hesitance on the part of Asa Bayer, and he just kind of hesitated long enough for Cole Owens to hop in his lap and choke him out. Let's go ahead and go on down to the post-fight interview with our host, Dallin Getling.
Gosh, it does get hot in this car, brother.
Gets hot? Gets hot?
A little bit.
You need to get cooled down? We've got your energy drink.
Can I open it?
Yeah, what we got there?
We got the Bodacious Berry.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
While you're drinking that, I'm gonna get this medal for you. You earned it.
Thank you.
You earned that pretty quick, so but it's hot.
Yeah.
You're feeling it.
Oh, it gets hot, it gets cramped, but it's fun, bro. It's fun.
You had a good time?
Absolutely.
Right on. So you said when you were walking out after the first round, you said something was in your mouth?
Oh, yeah, I got his hair in my mouth. I was chewing on it a little bit by accident.
How was that? Was it worth it?
Didn't taste that bad.
Okay. Good. All right, so talk us through. I couldn't see the second submission.
Okay.
What happened there? Was it a guillotine?
Yeah, so second submission, my main goal, I was like, I need to get away from this steering wheel. And so as soon as I just dropped to my feet, he put his head in. As soon as I put it in and cradled.
That's quick.
And then I was able to lock it, so.
Right on.
Absolutely.
And the first one, you snuck around his back.
I was able to get that rear naked choke almost, I think, of what I had.
Yeah. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So you like this? You're going to.
Oh, I'm coming back. JT, if you'll have me, I'm coming back.
Well, man, with that kind of performance, I think we'll have you back, man.
Awesome.
That was great. Yeah, congratulations.
Real quick, I want to shout out my Kickapoo Theater, Troop 1151, where I work at. Love you guys.
He's a theater guy, too.
Theater teacher. Let's go.
Look at that. All right, your winner, Cole Owens.
Woo. Awesome. Thank you, man.
Thank you. next one. We've got John, we've got Vincent. They're ready to go. We're going to do a coin toss. Vincent, can you hold the mic real quick?
Sure.
So I'm going to let you call it in the air. This is heads. This is tails. Go ahead and call it, John.
Tails.
Tails, and it is tails. All right, so you have your choice. Would you like to sit in the passenger seat or the driver's seat?
Driver.
Driver's seat. Okay, go ahead and get there. Check it out. I know you've been in there before. So, Vincent, I know this is the first time that you've done the CarJitsu thing, but tell me a little bit about your background with combat sports.
So I'm a wrestler. I started wrestling freshman year of high school. I've gotten a lot of injuries over the years, but I love competing and I love training, and I always have. And yeah, this is just a fun way to branch out and try something new.
Right on. So did you get injuries in wrestling? Is that what you were telling me earlier, yeah?
My first or second ever wrestling practice, I actually broke all 4 of my front teeth out, and then broke them out again a couple years later.
You didn't tell me that. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's. I've had a lot of injuries. I have 2 fractured vertebrae in my lower back, and I've torn both my knees and a bunch of other smaller stuff. But I still love training and I can't stop. So
that tells you a little bit about the sport of wrestling, right? Because now you're doing MMA and you're saying that that's actually better. You can do it better.
Way easier. It's less cardio. It's less intense. Wow. You can take your time on the feet. I mean, getting punched is nowhere near as bad as being exhausted. I mean, cardio makes cowards of everybody. So,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I love where I'm at though, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, well now it brings us to the CarJitsu. Have you ever practiced in a car or anything?
I've never practiced. I couldn't find any instructional videos on CarJitsu.
Pretty new.
It's pretty new, so maybe I'll be the first to make an instructional. But yeah, I'm really excited to try it out.
Yeah, you're just wanting to jump in there without trying it out. You can give it a go.
I didn't warm up. I'm just cold as it gets, and I'm ready to go in.
All right. Well, good luck, brother.
Thank you.
All right, John. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, good. So John is one of our old school veterans, the old guard representing here. And in fact, you were going to compete in our last card, but I don't remember what happened. You didn't end up coming?
We had a conflicting schedule. I was doing another card in Kansas City, so I wasn't able to make it out here for the CarJitsu.
So it was a jiu-jitsu?
Yes, it was a jiu-jitsu card.
Right on. So you're staying active. Very good.
Yeah, always. I'm always trying to compete.
Okay. Anything new to report?
No, I'm just here to win, show what I got.
Well, let's find out and get in there. Good luck to you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Here we go.
All right, Mark the Hammer Coleman here with JT Tilley, creative director at Pro League Network, and we're very excited for this second matchup. We've got ourselves a D1 wrestler here in Vincent Bryan, and of course an experienced CarJitsu practitioner in Jonathan Chambers. And we're off. A slow start, Mark.
Yep.
And it looks like Vincent Bryan's just going to go ahead and slide on over and take the back.
Got that neck. He's getting
he's just going to go ahead and win the round with a neck crank. And that's a wrap on Jonathan Chambers in round 1.
Yeah, I thought we was going to have a good one here. We'll see. Round 2. Got to be quicker out of that box, man.
I'm not sure what's happening here. Here we go. All right. What do you see here, Mark?
Vincent Bryan getting that all-important top position. Going for that guillotine again. He's got it tight.
He's coming in deep here. He's kind of step over into mount.
This one's over, looks like.
Jonathan Chambers is looking for a desperate guillotine, but this is just not the way he needed to start this match, Mark.
Jeez.
Wow. Vincent Bryan, very, very aggressive. He's going to go ahead and
hard, though.
Reach over here and grab this shoulder strap. He's going to wrap it around the throat. Okay, and now Jonathan Chambers is in a bad situation, and it's getting worse quickly. Vincent is the stronger competitor. He's got a larger frame. He's in a hugely, hugely dominant position here, and we've got a lot of time left in the round, Mark. So this may be the end of the match.
First time in the car, but it looks like he knows what he's doing.
Jonathan Chambers, he got the jump on John, and John has not been in this car. He's not been in this match the entire time. It's all defense for John Chambers. Can he survive? More importantly, he needs the tap to get to the third round. So this is a tough situation. The pressure's on. John Chambers needs to get out from the bottom and start attacking. He's in a bad spot, and he's absolutely getting smashed against the door, and that's going to be the tap right there. Wow. I'll tell you what, Mark, what do you think about Vincent Bryan?
I like him. He looked like he knew what he was doing in there.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've just been informed that that's the first round. We reset, and that's going to be the first round. That's going to be a submission for Vincent Bryan. He wins round 1, and now round 2 will begin.
Show some urgency. Get
right
out of
now.
That seat quicker.
All right, and we're off. Another slow start. This time, Vincent Bryan gets caught. Still wrapped up in the shoulder strap, and it looks like Jonathan Chambers has gotten himself in a lucky position here. But anytime you give that much space to a D1 wrestler, you're in a bad spot. So he's going to have to close the distance here and get this man on his back as quickly as possible if he wants to win round 2. Vincent Bryan, he's scrambled into a bad situation here. Wow. Jonathan Chambers, everything he's got just to keep this fight in the driver's seat. He needs the submission to force the 3rd round. These are 2 big boys inside the car. Vincent Bryan wants to sign.
Overpowered him right there. Ran him right to his back.
Vincent Bryan wants to be part of CarJitsu Championship. He told me he wants the contract, and he's going to come in here aggressively. But right now he's in a bad, bad spot.
2 minutes.
Both of these competitors are trying to take it into the back seat. Neither one of them wants to be on bottom, Mark.
They're both doing a good job of that. A lot of hand fighting here.
A lot. Okay, now we got a bad situation. He left his chin up just long enough to get stuck in that guillotine. Okay. And he peels it out. Jonathan Chambers in the fight of his life. He needs this round as heavy as he can be.
Breathing hard here. He's smashing that car.
It is smashing Vincent Bryan into the driver's seat again, but this is definitely not going to finish him. He's going to need to pull the shoulder strap into play. Oh, and now he's on his back getting smashed. He's going to retreat out the window. It's 84 degrees inside the car right now. Very, very hot.
Pull him back in. Keep him in the car.
Vincent Bryan, 3-0 in amateur MMA, getting ready for his first title fight, Mark.
Nice. I like that.
He loves to grapple, wrestling and jiu-jitsu, wrestling most of his life. He's going to pull John in. He wants a finish. It's not enough for him to just stall and win on points. He wants 2 submissions, and he wants this contract. Vincent Bryan pushing the head down. He's going to fold this guy in half and try to get this guillotine.
John's doing a much better round of defending this round.
Yeah, John's really, really scrappy. He's been inside the car 5 or 6 times. He was a top contender recently for the title. But it looks like he's going to lose this match on points, Mark. It's going to be 1 round to naught. And Vincent Bryan just might be a new star here at CarJitsu Championship. He's going to slide that knee over, and he wants to finish this guy, but there's not much time left. Jonathan Chambers.
Both guys giving it all, getting tired here. I like this match.
Trying so hard to make some distance here, but Vincent Bryan is all over this kid. And that's going to be it, Mark. It looks like we've got a winner here. Vincent Bryan with a submission in round 1.
Lots of potential with Vincent.
And we're going to go down to the car and the post-fight interview with Dallin Getling.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Vincent. Here you go, brother.
It's a nice medal.
Thank you. And even better yet, here's your energy drink.
The real prize.
So, tell me, was it what you expected?
I think so. I didn't really have any expectations, but somehow they were still met, you know?
Yeah?
After seeing the first one, I think the main thing was watching them get their backs pressed against the ceiling to meet. I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
Seeing them try and go high.
Right.
And trying, because everyone's training jiu-jitsu for the most part, so.
It's a little bit different strategy.
Yeah, and after the first exchange, I realized it's really just whoever can get kind of that height, because you can use the ceiling almost like the floor in jiu-jitsu, and yeah, and he was trying to press me away, so
to confirm, you hadn't watched it too much, but off of the first match you caught on.
Yeah,
I saw that to get the higher ground to.
Yeah, so I was trying to. Taking them back is going to be a difficult task because everywhere is basically like a floor.
Right.
You can press yourself into it. So my strategy, especially after the first the first little scuffle we had was just to try and secure an arm, get an angle, and just prevent him from being able to face me.
Right.
Because when they're directly in front of you, it's going to be hard to manipulate the joints.
Well, you had a quick jump right away. And had you thought that through what you're going to do with
Not
your
at all.
strategy?
Not
so you
at
just
all.
jumped on him and kind of wrapped around his neck, right?
The only part of my strategy was unbuckling quickly.
Yep.
And then just making the first move. That's always a good game plan.
Well, you got it done. I believe his last match was actually a title match. If not, it was the one before. So we might fast track you, brother. You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, great job. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Thank you, Pilar Handy, for showing me this sport. I love it. I want to shout out my parents. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I want to shout out this organization. Thank you guys so much for having me out here. I've had a great time, and yeah, I appreciate y'all.
We hope to see you again, brother. Good job. Your winner, Vincent Bryan.
The founder of Lucky Energy once survived a plane crash that killed 136 passengers, including his father. Following the crash, his stepson awarded him a bracelet with the word Lucky engraved. This is how the brand Lucky Energy got its name.
We've got someone stepping in at the last minute because someone didn't show up. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But we've got Tre, we've got the Mexicutioner. We're going to do a coin toss. So Mexicutioner, can you hold the mic real quick?
Yes,
Thank you, brother. And I want you to call it in the air, Tre. This is heads. This is tails. Here we go.
Tails.
Tails, and this is 3 for 3. Tails. You called it. So where would you like to go first?
I'll take the driver's seat, man.
Okay, so go ahead and get in there real quick. Check it out. And I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, so Mexicutioner, I am here. His opponent did not show up, and you happen to be here because somebody else that you know is competing tonight. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who's that? Who is here to compete that you know?
My son.
Yeah, he's competing.
Yeah.
But you were here, and you just were in a slap fight last week.
Yeah, I know.
How you feeling? You got smacked hard by a Kuma.
Yeah, he hit me. I had to scan my brain and all that crap. So I'm doing good, man.
You scanned your brain?
Yeah.
And it was good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But is that why you're wearing the mask? Because you have a big old welt right here?
No, I got a black eye, but yeah.
Got a little bit of black eye?
Yeah, a little more right here in my eye, but I'll be fine, man.
Well, you know what?
Yeah. I'm a fighter.
I think we got to look at it. Let's take a look at it, brother. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a nice shiner. Okay, you're good to go, though?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and check out that. I'll bring you your hat and your mask afterwards. All right, good luck. Tre. It's already too hot in there? Is that what you said?
It's hot.
All right, now, your opponent, Cody Cox, apparently, what, he was at the air, he was supposed to be on a flight, went to pick him up, and nobody...
Either didn't get on the flight or just decided to stay on the plane, man. I'm not sure, you know.
He must have seen you before.
I guess so. This ain't meant for everybody, you know.
He's scared. Okay. So, hey, you were here, now almost seems like a week ago. When was the last CarJitsu?
2 weeks ago, I think, 3 weeks, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
but you're here again, ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not enough time to have anything happen, but anything going on in your life?
Man, I'm still taking care of my babies, man. Currently looking for a job now.
What happened?
I told my boss, man, I had this going on today, man. I made a commitment to this, you know, and he said, you need to cut that jiu-jitsu stuff out, take a break on. I said, man, you need to find somebody else, so.
Whoa, so it was because of this?
I mean, I think it had a little bit to do with it, yeah, you know.
So but you didn't have something planned with your job. You had this commitment, and then he wanted you to do something else?
Oh, yeah, I'm committed to this, man. I love these combat sports, you know. This keeps my brain healthy, keeps my family together, man. This is what I like to do.
Okay, well, he's apparently looking for a job. He's committed, obviously, has his priorities straight because he has this commitment first, and he's very skilled in?
I'm a skilled tradesman and a salesman.
Tradesman and salesman?
Tradesman and salesman, yeah.
Yes.
Salesman first, man. I'll sell anything, buddy.
Okay. Well, why don't you go and try to sell this guy a win?
I'll do my best. I don't know if I can sell that one.
All right, get in there. Buckle up. I'll do good stuff. Show your hands. Hands down.
All right, here we go, Mark Coleman. It's a last-minute matchup. Tre Jennings, he's just going to go ahead and jump right on over on top of the Mexicutioner. And the Mexicutioner's going to hold his breath and tighten up all of his muscles here and see if that'll help him get out of the seatbelt. And it looks like Tre Jennings is just going to go ahead and snipe him right here in the first 30 seconds of the match. That's a tough situation for the Mexicutioner. He was not scheduled to be part of this matchup, Mark. We had another fella coming in, and he never got off the plane, and so we ended up with this last-minute replacement. But the Mexicutioner is lasting a little bit longer than what I would have expected. What would you do here if you were the Mexicutioner, Mark?
Looks like he's doing what he wants to do, but he's just laying there doing nothing, surviving. But God bless him for taking this fight. But I think he's going to be, as we can see, he's a little outclassed, a little oversized as well. But he's fighting hard here.
Yeah, I think at this point he's just getting his face cheese grated by the shoulder strap in the front seat here.
Panic situation.
Yeah, it's tough. It's now 85 degrees inside the car. The Mexicutioner just getting mollywopped by Tre Jennings. Wow.
Now he's surviving. But fatigue's gonna play a role in this fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mexicutioner isn't built for a long time.
Yeah, the Mexicutioner's in the best shape of his life here, but he's not known for having a lot of cardio. He is known for being tough. Yeah. And so the Mexicutioner stepping into the car to compete is great, but at this point we need to see him trying to win. Now, he is surviving, Mark. That's fantastic. I love to see that, but by the time we start the second round, okay, now we got a second shoulder strap, one across his nose, blocking his nostrils, another around his carotid. I don't see any way he's going to get out of this, Mark. And now he's just getting wrapped up. The Mexicutioner is absolutely getting wrapped up like a present. He just needs to survive, Mark.
Not coming out the nose.
If he doesn't tap, there will be no winner of round one. But, man, look at this. Tre Jennings just folding this guy up. The Mexicutioner doing everything he can just to survive. And he's surviving, Mark. He's surviving. Oh, and he gets a lucky roll. And he's on top. The Mexicutioner now rolling into the back seat here, smashing Tre Jennings. 30 seconds. Tre's a resilient he's a resilient grappler, and he's been in the car a few times. I doubt he's going to panic, but the Mexicutioner finding himself in it. Oh, look at this, Mark. The Mexicutioner's going for a seatbelt choke. He's just kind of like wrapping it around the head here, but Tre Jennings is in a little bit of danger. 10 seconds left in the round, and so far, no clear winner in this match.
Wouldn't have expected this.
And that's going to be it, Mark. They're both going to survive. And they're both going to be completely exhausted for round two.
Nice round. Great round. Beautiful. I bet they both take their time getting back into the seat.
Wow, it just looked like an assailant got in somebody's car with them.
Yeah, Tre getting a little tired in there. They going in there deep into that cardio tank.
Tre Jennings lives just about an hour away from the undisclosed location, and he was here with us when we were testing CarJitsu. He was one of the alternates in our original CarJitsu tournament, and over the years he's earned his way into the rankings as a top player here.
Look at the pain on Mexicutioner. Is tired. He's exhausted already.
Very, very tired.
He's a tough guy. He's a slap fighter.
It kind of looks like a combat Kim Jong-il. Here we go. It's round 2. Here's round 2, and it looks like the Mexicutioner's in a bad spot. He's just kind of wrapped up in the shoulder strap.
Get up.
It's a tough, tough day at the office for the Mexicutioner, but he is a tough guy. Looky here. He's going to try to slide in here and just grab a quick choke. And I would imagine he's going to put everything he's got into it. I'd love to see that for him, but oh my gosh, is he going to get this choke?
It's tight.
Tre Jennings thought about tapping. He's just going to kind of graze it with his finger there.
Come on, brother. Hips in.
The Mexicutioner with everything he's got. Oh, and he gets the tap! Oh, and the Mexicutioner wins the match by submission.
Baby.
Holy smokes! Wow!
Over.
Wow!
Don't bet the house against him.
I always wondered what it would look like to see the Mexicutioner win.
Look how happy he is.
Look how surprised.
Woo,
oh my gosh. We need to get a medic in here quick. Let's go ahead and go down to the car and our host, Dallin Getling.
I know you probably can't breathe for a little bit. I'll do a little bit of talking for you, okay? First, I'm just gonna say congratulations. Here's your mask. Here's your hat. You want to put that on? It's gonna be more difficult to breathe, and now it's back. It's inside out. Is that okay?
All right.
Okay. And you know what Tre said to me as he was walking off? He said it's the Trump hat. Here.
It's fat, man. Fires, man.
That's right. Here you go, right there. Take a drink of that. Hopefully that'll give you a little refreshing boost. That's powerful stuff right there. All right. Okay, take it easy. I don't think you should drink anymore. Fuck, I'm going to take it away from you. It's good? Okay. So, man, I was surprised that whole first round kind of went what I thought it would, to be honest. Tre's experience, right? He's a big, strong guy.
He's big, he's strong.
And he was on top of you
strong.
the whole time. And then something happened. I didn't even see. How did you get on top and how'd you switch it?
I don't know, man. It's like a situation like life or death in here.
Life or death?
Life or death, yeah, for real.
Yeah. Is that what you felt like?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
And then tell me about the submission here at the end. It took a while.
It took a while, but it just went for, I don't know what he tried to do, but I just got like, wah!
Oh, so you did the wah! Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, come on.
He did the wah, and then he went the ah. Hey, that's good. That's good strategy, man.
Yeah.
And it took. I thought you were gonna gas your arms out. You were holding that for a while, right? But
I'm still gassing right now, man.
Yeah.
I just smoke weed.
You just want me to stop talking so you can breathe, huh?
No.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My mama and my dad in Mexico City, and I don't know, my girlfriend and my sons. And the guidelines, and I'm still out there. Get it, have fun, man.
Well,
I love it.
Congratulations, man. I'm telling you what, don't sleep on the Mexicutioner. He is the winner, the Mexicutioner.
Lucky Energy is the better for you energy drink. It has 0 aftertaste, 5 super ingredients, just the right amount of caffeine at 200 milligrams, and all of this at just 5 calories.
For the next match, we were very excited. That last one was crazy. We've got Dylan, we've got Kameron. We're going to do a coin flip. So Dylan, can you hold the mic real quick?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have you call it in the air. Heads. That's tails. Kameron, call it.
Tails.
Tails. And for once, we got a heads. So we got a heads. You have your choice. You want to go in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
I'll do driver.
Okay, go ahead and get in there. Check it out for a little bit. I'm going to talk with Kameron. So Kameron, man, you never cease to amaze me. I shouldn't be surprised. You competed last week in slap fight, and actually, so in the span of 7 days, this will be your 6th opponent that you have competed against, because one of those matches was what?
It was slap poker. It's awesome. I love it. It was so fun.
So how did that go? Tell me about it a little bit. What does it entail? Why'd you like it?
So it adds a bunch of different strategies. So it's not just one-on-one like normal slaps. It's kind of like slap Uno. You have a set of cards, and if you place a 1, then you get to slap the guy to your right. If you place a 2, you get to slap both of the guys. And so there's a bunch of different strategies that could come with that. So I love it.
Gotcha. So is that your favorite sport? You've competed in all of them. Is that your favorite one, or do you have another one you like?
I love slap fight. I love all of the sports, but my favorite is most definitely ultimate tire wrestling. I can't get away from the tire.
All right. Well, you got to stay focused now with the car. So with that being said, go ahead and get in there, practice. Good luck to you, brother. All right, Dylan. So Dylan's having a little bit of an adrenaline rush, I think, because what just happened here?
I don't know. I'm nervous. This is my first combat sport competition, so I'm fucking nervous.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. It's your first combat sport competition, but also you just had your dad just pulled a big upset. Right?
What the fuck? I was like, what the hell?
I just told you.
What the freak?
Yes.
I didn't even expect that to happen. What the heck?
He's going to see counseling.
Lose bad.
He'll be okay. All right. So let's stop talking so you don't, be tempted to curse, and let's just get in the car and compete.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Go.
He still did it.
Dylan Contreras versus Kameron Harris. JT Tilley here, as always, with Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, we got Black Larry in the car again.
Yeah, you know I love Black Larry. I've been with him for 2 years now. He just continues to get better. He's a superstar in the making for sure.
Oh, we almost had a premature start here. Here we go. Okay, and we're off. Dylan Contreras is just kind of a sloppy situation here. He's grabbing shirts. He's grabbing rash guards. Black Larry's just going to go ahead and drape over him and overhook that arm on the backside. He's trying to take the back. Larry's going to try to take that right knee and slide it over the back of Contreras. But Contreras is a strong kid, Mark. He's been training in Oklahoma.
Yes, but it's his first combat sports event. He said he's nervous, and he looks it right now.
Yeah, he's been training with Wesley Drain, another CarJitsu competitor. Oh, my gosh. Black Larry here almost stripped of his rash guard as he takes the back here. And he's going to go ahead and take this rear naked choke. It looks like Dylan may be in big trouble. Dylan's trying to free himself here. Black Larry's flattening him out here. He's getting these hooks, Mark. And Dylan Contreras is still fighting.
He's
still fighting.
Open.
Larry's going to pull that elbow over. Dylan does not want to tap. We just saw his father, the Mexicutioner, in the previous fight. Oh, it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, he's going to. Okay, I think we may have had him touch the ground. We may have a reset here. So they're going to somehow dislodge.
Real good escape there.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Now at CarJitsu Championship, competitors can open the door and touch the mat for a restart, but only once per round, Mark.
Larry's quick out of that seatbelt.
Can you grab the throat like that?
But you've got to win the round by submission. So someone needs to finish this round. Reset. These guys are nervous, Mark. Look at this. Look at the focus on the face of Larry. Okay, here we go. These guys are out.
Quick seatbelt.
Oh, and that was a nice little move there by Kameron Harris.
Back on his throat.
Wow, Kameron Harris absolutely dominating him in the wrestling here, Mark. He's got his back now. He's going to go ahead and pull the shoulder strap across the throat. Kameron Harris, he is the Pro League Network MVP. He competes in almost every sport. And just this week, he's already defeated 6 opponents at Slap Fight Championship. Now he steps in at the last minute at CarJitsu Championship to face Dylan Contreras. Dylan Contreras in a bad spot. He's moved into the back seat, and look at all these seat belts. This is a tough, tough situation, Mark.
Got to try to stay calm down there, but it's a panic situation.
Inside the car, 86 degrees. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I like it. He's using his legs to crush the face.
Yeah, Black Larry.
Get mean in there.
Got his knee right on the sternum here. Look at that.
I love it.
Getting really nasty here.
Submission from here if he crunches it harder.
Larry's putting all of his weight there. He's going to go ahead and slide into mount here, and he's going to take that right arm. He's going to try to get this arm bar. I don't know if he's going to have time to extend. He might not have room to really pull this off. I think he's going to stay here in mount and just go ahead and go for some positional work here. Dylan Contreras is tough.
Yeah.
He's definitely still in the fight, but holy smokes, Black Larry was all over Contreras at the beginning of this first round.
But if nobody finishes, we start off even. Going for that arm bar again.
He's in position. He's just not sure if he wants to throw it. It's a tough situation going to your back.
Shoving his head down. Look at this.
Look at all the seat belts. Dylan Contreras, he's collecting them all, but he didn't use them. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the second round without a clear winner, so no one scores.
Both guys look to be in great shape. I knew Larry would be.
All right, there is no break in between rounds at CarJitsu Championship. Just enough time for the competitors to reset in a new position and start over. So once again, Dylan Contreras is going to take the passenger seat, and Kameron Harris, a.k.a. Black Larry, will wrap up here and get ready in the driver's seat.
Lots of action from these two guys. Great athletes right here.
Kameron Harris looks pretty fresh.
Yes, he trains hard every day. He don't ever take a day off.
Dylan Contreras, very good shape. This guy trains every day just as well. He's been preparing for this match for a very long time. And he's willing to put it all on the line for a win in his first CarJitsu competition. So Larry, with a record of 2-2 at CarJitsu, looking to put himself in the winner's circle here. And here we go.
Nice.
Larry with a different strategy this time. He goes all the way across the throat with the shoulder strap. Larry's already in mount again.
This is trouble.
He's going to use the seatbelt here to finish the kid. He's in a bad spot. Now Larry's going to go ahead and double wrap the kid. Kid opens the door. And we've got to restart. Fantastic move. Dylan Contreras saves his own life there by opening the door and touching down on the mat outside. Now you can only do that once per round.
Larry looking lightning fast here tonight.
That will force the reset here. Look at Larry's face, Mark.
Yeah.
Dylan Contreras. Frustrating, but still in the match.
Yep.
Very tough. Look how tough this kid is.
Tight match. Anything can happen.
Okay, this time Contreras doesn't even try to undo his shoulder strap.
On top, dominating. Real powerful position here.
Questionable strategy there. Contreras didn't remove his shoulder strap. He just sort of laid back. I think he might be more tired than we realize here.
Yes.
But again, you must win the round by submission. And if Kameron Harris cannot finish Dylan Contreras, they will move to the back seat for the third round. Kameron Harris has been in a dominant position for most of the match.
All offense and all defense for Dylan.
Both Dylan Contreras and Kameron Harris signed up to compete on this card just a few days ago. They had to substitute them for another match, and I'm glad we did. This is a banger, Mark.
Yes. Good card. Great night so far.
Dylan Contreras, tough kid. He's been begging for an opportunity at CarJitsu. And he's having a really difficult time getting in a dominant position.
He's got them knees up there smashing them.
But as far as survival,
tough guy.
He's a tough kid. He's surviving.
Just like his dad.
Oh, okay. He's going to go ahead and use his foot on the face of Larry. Larry didn't like that. Not at all. Fantastic match, but Contreras is not making a lot of effort to get out from under.
Staying very calm.
He's just not trying to move. He's just going to go ahead and lay here and just try to survive. But that's not going to win the match for him. At a certain point here, Kameron Harris is going to need to finish this match. He cannot waste this time. Here we go.
There it is.
There it is. Larry needs to beat the clock. Oh my gosh. There's not much room here.
Damn.
Holy smokes.
Look at that.
Larry completely inverting himself. Holy smokes, Mark. Look at that. Wow.
Let's go. Break
Larry
it.
absolutely twisting this arm and still not getting the finish. Dylan Contreras is absolutely he's in the worst position I've seen tonight, but he's absolutely battling. He wants to win so badly. He just may not necessarily have the tools here against Black Larry. Now Black Larry's going to try again. This time he's going to smash Dylan's head against the back of the emergency brake.
This is CarJitsu, car fighting.
Yeah, this is a crime in progress. CarJitsu Championship.
Fastest growing sport out there.
Wow. Black Larry not able to get it done just yet. Dylan Contreras still grabbing him by the rash guard. You can only use the gi pants for handles. Oh, and he makes it to the end of the second round. And now with no submission in either round, it looks like we're going to move to the back seat. CarJitsu Championship, 2 3-minute rounds. If we're even after both rounds, we move to the back seat for a third 3-minute round. And at the end of this round, if there is still no submission, we will immediately go to sudden death, where the first point scored will win the match. Now look at the faces of these two gentlemen, Mark.
Not too bad. Both guys look like they're okay, ready to go. Dylan didn't waste a lot of energy that last round. He stayed calm in a horrible position. But
very impressive.
It's even
kid.
right now, so anything can happen.
Here we go. Larry is lightning fast.
Yes.
Contreras immediately in a bad position. He's grabbing the hair, he's grabbing the gi, he's grabbing the rash guard, he's doing whatever he can, but it's just not going well. Larry needs this finish. He doesn't want to win on points. Dylan Contreras again on bottom. He's trying to make as much space as he can so he can escape, but Larry's top pressure is fantastic.
All right.
Larry's completely parallel. Interesting positions here, Mark. Look at this rape choke here. This is not a great technique here. Larry doesn't like it, and I think we're in a situation here where Larry's probably going to get angry.
See if Dylan can pull off a daddy move here and reverse this situation. It's not looking good now. He hasn't been able to get off his back the whole time.
Dylan's got his feet inside the rash guard of Kameron Harris. Cameron's looking for a finish here, but Dylan is hard to hold down. The officials are trying to dislodge that foot from the rash guard, but there's a battle going on inside this car.
Let it be.
Okay,
ain't hurt nobody.
All right, here we go. Back in action. Larry's trying to attack that arm. Dylan's really good at defending, but It's just really a difficult proposition when you're smashed into the back seat of a Toyota Scion.
Just got to get them seat belts into play, I think.
If you're Dylan Contreras, Mark, what do you do?
He's doing it, but he's just stuck. He's overpowered right here, and he's just fighting for his life.
Larry's still in mount. Really getting a lot of hand fighting in here.
Better position.
This is not a good position. Dylan Contreras needs to get off the bottom. He has no chance to win from the bottom. If we get to the end of this round and Dylan is still on his back, he is very likely going to win, or excuse me, going to lose on points. Larry knows that he can just sandbag here, Mark, and just wait to slide his knee over the cup of Contreras and right into mount.
I don't think Larry knows how to sandbag. He's all in all the time, it seems like. Go-getter, works hard.
He's got an interesting choice of position here. He's going to have to get his leg out.
He's losing that belt.
Not a lot of seatbelt chokes this evening, but a lot of attempts. Now, Larry's got tremendous leverage on this thing. But you've got to get it. Okay. Wow. This match is going to places I never expected. Larry's going to just take a quick break here and lay back into the front seat. Wow.
There is no time. We keep going into sudden death. Keep going.
10 seconds in the match, and then we're going to be in sudden death, Mark. And in sudden death, I think Larry's got a clear advantage here. Dylan Contreras just absolutely resilient. All right, sudden death, Mark Coleman. The next point scored will win the match. Our officials are working hard to make sure everyone is safe in the car. We are now more than 9 minutes into the match. It is now almost 90 degrees inside this car.
There it is. Full mount. Scores
Kameron Harris scores the points for full mount, wins the match, and moves his record to 3 wins, 2 losses, and Dylan Contreras 0-1. Let's go down to the car, Mark, and check in with our host, Dallin Getling.
What a match.
He was tough.
Yeah, he was. Here you go. I don't know if that'll fit around your hair, but yeah,
Thank you.
We did it. And I got this for you too. We got what flavor?
What are we trying? Red Rider Punch.
Okay, Red Rider Punch. And don't spit it out when you drink it.
That's real good.
Okay, nice. Man, that was a match. You gotta tell me, there's a couple things you were doing in there. I couldn't tell. Like, was it the second round? You were back and you jumped forward this way. Do you remember what was going on there?
I jumped forward several times.
Okay.
Are you talking about at the very end?
Yeah, no. You had, it looked like you were on top, you had control, and then you kind of jumped out this way, and I couldn't tell what was going on. And then, so if you don't remember that, another question, several times it looked like you were wedging your head between the headrest and this here.
Man, fresh air.
Fresh air!
Fresh air.
Yeah. I was like, what is he doing? He's, I thought that was a tight squeeze, right?
No, I'd rather go through the tight squeeze and get fresh oxygen. Than sit in this hot. It's hot in here, man. It's hard to work.
I've heard that it's hot in here. Yeah, no, I can feel it. So obviously that was a great bout. He was probably a tougher competitor than you thought.
Yeah, he was strong.
Yep.
He was tough. He wasn't tapped. It was an awesome match.
Did you have a couple submissions you thought that he'd tap too?
Man, I had him in I think it was a Kimura, and I heard his arm pop like 3 different times.
Ooh, really?
And he was like, no, I'm good. Man, that's a warrior.
So you guys
right
are
there.
talking? Nice. Well, we better go check on him. But man, that was fantastic. You always put on a great show. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
My team, BFC Extreme. I couldn't got here without them. My wife, Kennedy, she's amazing. She's always there. And just anybody that supports me is what got me.
Well, congratulations, Kameron. You did great. Can't wait to see you again. I don't know what sport it's going to be in, but you're always willing to go. Good job. Your winner, Kameron Harris.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
That's good. Yeah,
Good?
that's good.
All right, we are back and we are raring to go. We have Sophie, we have Dominique, and we're going to do a coin toss. So can you hold this mic?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to let you call it in the air. This is heads. This is tails. Call it in the air.
Heads.
Heads, and it is tails. So you get your choice. Where would you like to go first?
Passenger seat.
Passenger seat. Go ahead and get in there. Check it out for a little bit. Dominique, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a single mother of 2 beautiful little girls. I used to be in the Navy. Fortunately, now I work in HR.
Okay, wait, why is that fortunately?
I like air conditioning. I don't like working outside. So here we go.
Says the lady that's about to jump in a car at whatever 100 degrees it is in there and grapple. You're okay with that, though?
I like to remind myself why I like air conditioning.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your background in jiu-jitsu.
Well, I've been training for about 6 or 7 years, but I do get a lot of practice every day when my 2 daughters are fighting and I have to go back there and be a third party.
So this is actual CarJitsu?
Yes, but I thought I'd practice with a card that's not moving.
Okay,
So.
that's probably safer. So then when it really does happen, you'll be better equipped to handle it.
This is more of a threat for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so hopefully you're watching. Yeah. That's to your lovely daughters watching at home. You want to say hi to them?
Hi, Emma and Lily. I hope you're asleep right now.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Get in there and check it out. Come on over here, Sophie. All right. So, Sophie, tell me a little bit about your jiu-jitsu background.
I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 2.5 years, off and on, so a little green, but I really appreciate it, and I'm really enjoying it.
And what kind of drew you to jiu-jitsu?
My dad and my brother have done jiu-jitsu for like 10 years. My dad had a heart problem, and it like weirdly saved his life. And then I started having health problems myself and got into it, and it's really drastically changed our lives for the better, mentally and physically.
Absolutely. That is great to hear.
Thank you, yeah.
So what drew you to specifically CarJitsu?
I wanted opportunities for more heavyweight grapplers that are female, and you guys gave us that opportunity. I think that's really important to see other women out here doing this, other heavyweight women out here doing this, and I want to set an example.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, good luck. Get in there.
Thank you.
Let's see it.
It is time for the co-main event of CarJitsu 12 New Blood. It's going to be Dominique Laraby versus Sophie Wright. It's a women's heavyweight match, Mark Coleman, and I cannot wait.
Dominique, a Navy girl, strong, powerful.
Show your hands. Hands down. Punch it.
All right, here we go, Mark. And immediately, Dominique Laraby gets hung up in the shoulder strap, and Sophie is making her way, making her way over into the driver's seat. Both of these gals,
big girl,
are stuck in the shoulder strap respectively, but it looks like in this situation, Sophie is on the attack.
They said they were going to get mean.
Wow.
Grabbing the shirt.
They are going at
Sophie using her size to her advantage. She does have an attack here with the shoulder strap, Mark.
Yep. Bad position to finish, though.
Holy smokes, this is tough. She's using her size wisely. She needs to be very, very careful here. Laraby does not, it's not a news feeling for her to be on the bottom. She's got 7 or 8 years of jiu-jitsu training, but if she can be kept down by Sophie Wright, there is a much better chance that she can finish her here in round 1. Now, Laraby's going to go ahead and slide out the window here, and Sophie's going to have a responsibility here to try to pull her back in or finish her without a leg lock. There's no leg locks, no ankle locks here at CarJitsu Championship.
No reason to go out the window. Just turn and face her. Let's go.
Sophie's making a mistake here. She looks like she's just getting
top. That's
getting
horrible.
off balance. She's going to go to her back here. This is not a good move.
She needs that at all.
She needs to get away, get her back to the back. Oh, and this is going to be an attack on her right arm. She's going to pull it back in
to the face. There you go.
All right, Sophie's in a bad spot. Now we got a little bit of an aggression here from Laraby. No finish, though. Just a little bit of a disrespectful grappling here. She's trying to get in position slide over into mount, but she's got her left foot stuck in the shoulder strap, and she can't get to mount.
Disrespectful, but highly.
Dominique smashing that face, Mark. That looks like some stuff you would enjoy.
I like this fight. Good fight.
Sophie, very, very tough, very resilient. She's going to roll to her back here, roll to her stomach here. This is a tough situation. She's got herself into almost the worst possible situation, but if she can survive this 3-minute round, she can restart and maybe get another quick advantage. Okay, so Laraby's just going to smash her face into the driver's seat.
Tons of pressure.
I hate to think of what that might smell like.
Yeah.
She doesn't necessarily have a great position here, Laraby. She's kind of on her hip, but she's really married to that seatbelt attack, and Sophie's not really defending super well here. She's just kind of like strength to strength, and she's holding her breath. This is not smart, but she's going to survive for as long as possible. Dominique Laraby, though, using the the steering wheel for some leverage, and Dominique's going to have to get this finished. It doesn't look like she's in a position to finish just yet. Look at the face of Sophie Wright. Oh, wow, she makes it, Mark. Wow. Sophie makes it all the way through the first round. She was in an extremely dominant position, lost it. And now Dominique Laraby. That was a strange dismount there. Both of these girls, they are probably exhausted, Mark Coleman.
But not too bad. Look like they've been training hard. They are tired, but I think they'll recover. Women can just grind.
CarJitsu brought to you by Pro League Network. Pro League Network, the purveyors of niche sports. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to get back in the car here.
Here we go. The all-important start. Sophia was a little quicker last time. We'll see what happens here.
All right, a slow start here. These girls are exhausted, but it looks like this time both of them are looking for mount, and they're just going to go ahead and battle here until the strongest gal ends up in position. And it looks like the size advantage of Sophie Wright is going to put her in that spot.
There's some big girls going at it hard. They're going to be tired tonight.
Very, very. Now, this is a situation here where there's a right arm attack available to Sophie, but Sophie wants the choke. Okay, Sophie's going to look for the rear naked here. She's going to need to take her left leg and slide behind the back of Laraby, and she's going to do that now. Oh, my gosh, Mark, this is a bad spot. Sophie Wright may get this win if she can keep this position and find the finish.
There you go.
But now we know Dominique Laraby, very skilled grappler. She's been in adverse positions before. This is a tough one, though, Mark. You must win the round by submission at CarJitsu Championship. Wow. And Sophie Wright gets the tap. Okay, they've called a tap. Now we have a conversation going here. Yeah, that's it. That's a win for Sophie Wright. Sophie Wright, she felt overmatched, Mark. She had 2 years of jiu-jitsu experience versus the 7 to 8 years. Wow. Dominique Laraby, thank you for coming to Slap Fight Championship. But your welcome wagon was Sophie Wright. Let's go down to the car to the post-fight interview. Unbelievable.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I was watching. You were staying calm.
I was trying to. She's tough.
Yeah, that first round, she had the top position the whole time.
She did. She got up quick, and I thought, I am in trouble. And then, thank you. I got the seatbelt wrapped around as tight as I could around my thigh, which is a problem area. Yeah, I was stuck. I was fastened down, so I couldn't move this leg at all. Wow. So I had to just defend. And
well, then even when the round ended, it took you a while to get untangled, right?
Mm-hmm. It fastened up, and I couldn't get back out.
Wow. So the second round, you say, hey, it's a new round here?
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting on top. I don't care what happens.
And you did?
I did. I got her back, which I was surprised. And I heard her start to gargle, and I was like, I'm going for it.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
How was it? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun?
I did. I had a blast. I would love to come back. I represent Omar French's gym. I appreciate everybody that helped me train, and I appreciate you guys for this opportunity.
Oh, sure. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Just all my friends and family, and again, just everybody at Omar French's. They are my family. So.
Awesome. She did it. Sophie Wright, she did it.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank
right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No clapping. No clapping.
Lucky Energy is about embracing luck through random acts and giving back to people who connect with the brand. Lucky Energy just gave away $20,000 in free flight gift cards to people on social media. Pick one up on Amazon, LuckyBevCo.com, or 7-Eleven in SoCal, Texas.
Main event. We have Bryan, we have Corey, and we have Corey's friend. Is there a story with this?
There is. In February of this year, my daughter lost her life to cancer. This bear has her heartbeat in it. So she was always at my competition, so she's here with us right now. That's what drives me to do it.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's do a coin toss. Why don't you hold the mic real quick?
Sure thing.
I'm going to let you call it again.
Tails. Just makes sense.
Tails? Yeah. Okay. So this is heads, this is tails. Here we go.
Tails.
And it is heads. Oh no! All right. So you get your choice. Where would you like to sit?
Driver's seat.
Okay. You want to get in there real quick? Check it out. Okay. All right, brother. So it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So you used to compete in some of our show fight events way back.
A long time ago.
Yes, and I believe you were quite the competitor. You had the belt, didn't you?
Yes, sir. At one time.
What weight?
115. Small.
115.
Small,
wow.
Puny.
Okay. No. Right on, man. So have you been doing MMA as well?
Not really. Just mostly jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I work at a firework warehouse, and I also shoot off fireworks for concerts and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's your job.
Yes, sir.
So all the events when they have big old.
Yeah, like Thunder Ridge and those places. Yeah, I shoot off those fireworks.
Very cool. All right. Well,
good job.
Right on. Well, hopefully there'll be some fireworks tonight.
Yes,
good luck. Go ahead and check it out. All right, brother. The car looks okay in there?
It's fine.
Okay.
I think it'll do.
Yeah, it'll hold up.
Yeah.
It's hold up with all these other guys. It'll be okay.
If it's held up for 5, I think it'll take care of us.
Okay. So tell me about your jiu-jitsu background. Why you like CarJitsu or wanted to try this?
Yeah. So I've done jiu-jitsu in all forms. I've done super fights on a mat, in a cage. I've done tag team jiu-jitsu, combat tag team jiu-jitsu.
Wait, how does the tag team work?
So there's a lot of rules to it, but essentially there's 2 people on each team inside the cage. So you have 4 people inside a standard MMA cage.
Right.
If your partner's grappling, you have 1 cage panel you can hold on to.
So you can go along that cage panel, reaching your arm out?
That's correct. And then if you get tagged in, you can actually go 2-on-1 for 5 seconds against your opponent, the one opponent. So it's a lot of fun. There's a whole lot of strategy to it, similar to this.
Yeah.
But I'm always trying to test myself, and this was the next test. And as you can see with all the matches before this one, it's great.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'm looking forward to
the
it.
combat jiu-jitsu, that's where you can do the strikes or the palms and
slap grappling's the better term. Yeah.
Okay, you can't do that in here, right? You're good?
We're good.
Okay.
I think we'll be all right.
So any other talents or interests that you have?
I play 6 instruments.
What?
Yeah. So guitar, bass, drums, piano. It may be 4.
Okay, so
now that I'm thinking about
math
it,
isn't his thing, but he's great at instruments. So
I'm so good at those 4, it might as well be 6.
That's right. So what is your motivation? You gave us a little hint there. You something that's motivating you.
Yeah.
Here today.
My daughter Roswell Hynson will always be my motivation. Her fight is bigger than any fight that I'll ever be in, and she fought through it with a lot of. She's a strong girl, and I'm just trying to honor her in what I do. So
you want to keep her name out there.
And yep, Roswell Hynson. We'll never forget the name.
All right, brother. Well, good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Mark Coleman. It's the main event of CarJitsu 12 New Blood. Bryan Ramirez versus Corey Hynson. Let's listen in. All right, a little bit of a slow start here. Corey Hynson blocks Bryan Ramirez.
Not a good choice right there.
Yeah, Bryan's in a bad spot right away. Corey's got a big size advantage, Mark.
Big size, and he's fighting with a heavy heart for his daughter. It should be action-packed,
Look at this.
but this guy...
Bryan Ramirez wants to get that... he's trying to fish for that arm bar, but he's still stuck in that shoulder strap. He still wants that arm bar. Wow.
Bad position.
Corey Hynson. This is his first time at CarJitsu Championship. He's a big fan. Look at this.
Nice.
Great grappling.
Great grappling. Both guys wrestlers, I think.
Bryan Ramirez, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Springfield Fight Club here in Springfield, Missouri. And Bryan Ramirez, just the perfect size to move around inside of this Toyota Scion, Mark.
That's where size might have been good for him to be smaller. He squeezed right out the back door, and now he's in a top dominating position.
Yeah, he's looking fantastic here.
Smashed.
Hynson's in a bad spot. He's going to open the door and force the reset. But, Mark, what about the speed of Bryan Ramirez when he finally got out of his shoulder strap? Unbelievable.
Let's see if he can do it right from the seatbelt. He's got to be quick.
Corey Hynson's got the size advantage, the strength advantage. He's a game competitor. He's a mixed martial artist. He's a jiu-jitsu practitioner. But Bryan Ramirez also very, very skilled and very small, which gives him a little bit of an advantage here. Here we go. Ramirez stuck in his shoulder strap again, still buckled in.
This is bad.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. He's gonna. Oh, look, what is this? He's gonna make him
squeeze the
face. Ramirez has the ability to stay buckled in and still get out of the strap, and that's what he's doing now.
He's going to turn and face him and get on top again, it looks like.
Go ahead and post on the throat of Hynson.
Action.
He's still in the shoulder strap, and I think he's still buckled in, Mark.
Baby.
These guys are making some sort of a human centipede here with this seat belt. Ramirez is not in a bad spot. He's actually in a pretty safe spot. He just needs to reach over and get a hold of the seat belt and unbuckle himself. Oh. Okay, and that's going to be time, it seems.
Okay.
Wow.
Good round.
Wow. Okay, both of these guys seemingly in great shape. Nobody gassed, nobody's hurt. We're going to move now to the second round with no clear winner. And
Seems
Mark,
like-
anything can happen.
Seems like Ramirez, as quick as he is, he don't get out of that seatbelt as fast. We'll see if we can get out here and get on top from the start.
Dogfight in the eyes, both of these competitors. And here we go. Yeah, Ramirez slow to get out of the shoulder strap.
Again.
Sometimes it seems like he's not even trying.
Yeah.
Corey Hynson quick to get out, quick to get on top. And then, of course, Ramirez grappling his way to the top several times in round one, and he's going to do it again here. Tough kid.
Fighting for the position for the big show coming up.
Absolutely. Hynson's going to go to his back here, and Ramirez slide right into mount. Bryan Ramirez, he's going to take that arm.
Oh, smart move, but not necessary.
Okay, looks like the officials are not going to allow him to have this restart. You only get one per round, Mark.
Go.
Oh, they're going to give it to him. They're going to give him the restart here.
So he got one this round.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They're going to let him have this restart, but I have to tell you, this is a situation where we're seeing the taller, heavier guy, the stronger guy, struggle with the size difference of the much smaller opponent. That's not something we've seen a lot of here at CarJitsu Championship. Yeah, this time Ramirez knew he needed to fire. Oh, look at this. He's going to slide over into mount. He's going to start wrapping that seatbelt around the back of Hynson's neck. All right, we've got a dogfight, Mark.
High-level grappling here, man. Good stuff.
Very impressive. Hynson does not want to be mounted. He knows that he's got to win this round by submission or he will lose the match most likely, and he's got to get this kid off of his chest. You can hear the overhead window cracking. The sunroof is starting to splinter just a little bit, but he's going to push on it for position. Now, he's in a bad spot here. Bryan Ramirez attacking from the air, Mark. Oh my gosh. Bryan Ramirez wants this win, and he gets it. Wow. Bryan Ramirez absolutely dominating Corey Hynson and winning this main event at CarJitsu 12 New Blood. Holy smokes, Mark Coleman.
Didn't like the uncomfortable position. Kind of tapped a little quick, if you ask me, but that's all right.
Impressed with Corey Hynson, but Bryan Ramirez steals the show. Let's listen into this post-fight interview with Dallin Gatling.
That was impressive. That was a fun match, very entertaining. You guys, man, that was impressive. So you were deceivingly strong, and explosive for a little guy. Right from the beginning, you guys were both just taking. I thought the big guys would, do some damage on this car, but you guys were working it.
Thank you, sir.
So the first round, it was a
forearm choke. Yeah.
So
I had his neck posture right here perfectly.
Oh, against here. So because you were on bottom?
On top.
You were on top. Okay. And you got the forearm in, and just use this to finish it off. Okay, talk us through that second one.
Oh, I was just using my fist as a pressure point in his throat.
You got the mount, right? So you had complete control, and so you just got on each carotid and push down with each fist. Oh, right on, man.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, jiu-jitsu for a long time. So
yep.
Better than a lot of guys out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm very impressed. I was impressed with you both. I hope we bring you both back.
Yes, sir.
It's very entertaining. You got a shout out or anybody?
I'll send a shout out to my amazing fiance and my daughter. My 2 daughters and my son, and then my team Fusion.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, congratulations on the fiance. When's that happen? Do you have a date?
April 5th.
April 5th. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Well, again, I was very impressed. Great match. Your winner, Bryan Ramirez. Good job, brother. Yeah.
Should I already listened to it?
Great match, guys.
Well, friends, there you have it. CarJitsu 12 New Blood is in the books. We want to thank our sponsors at Lucky Energy. Thanks for being a part of CarJitsu Championship. For all of us here at CarJitsu and Pro League Network, Mark the Hammer Coleman, Dallin, the Secret Weapon Getling, the Space Cowboy Jason Jones, and all of us from New York City to Branson, Missouri. My name is JT Tilley, and you've been watching CarJitsu Championship. Say goodnight, Coleman.
Good night, Coleman.